What underwrites veganism? Ultimately, love. The idea that we love one another, we care for one another, that no one suffers.
We're here, we're waiting for the show.
Yeah, the UK Vegan Family Show.
Well, it's not going to be like a and all this like.
No, it's like a
It's
tour.
going to be information, and I thought you'd look. I think you'd like this.
Yeah, I've still got my face paint on. Day two.
Yeah, it started raining, didn't it?
Yes, we come up, so then I can keep the face paint.
Yeah, mine's alright, isn't it?
Yeah,
All right.
it's tiny.
So yeah, anyway, we're going to enjoy it, aren't we?
Yeah, and we're going to record it, hopefully.
Alright, see you in a bit. You're not looking at the camera again. See you in a bit.
With me, I have two people who are fighting the vegan cause harder than any of the people I know. They are online, they are everywhere. Look, they're interviewing people, they're doing this, that and the other on YouTube, but there's nothing you guys don't do. If you don't know who the UK Vegan Family are, you are about to find out. You are going to be so impressed with their work, as I am. I've interviewed them, they've interviewed me. I mean, I just follow them everywhere. I'm basically a fangirl. It's Daniela and Adam, who are UK Vegan Family, and I'm going to let them tell you a lot more about the incredible activism that they do. So let's hear it for UK Vegan Family!
Thank you all for coming today, you all lovely vegans. I'm Adam, this is Daniela. We are UK Vegan Family, and we are basically here to tell you about the risks of using social media as a vegan family. Because we've been on the rough end of the stick.
We are social media influencers, as we've said. But last year, in 2020, we were going along our life. We obviously UK Vegan Family do a little bit, showing people normalising vegan children. And a wonderful vegan runner who is not here today, but let's just have a little round of applause for the vegan runners in the room. He contacted me to say, I don't know who you are, but I've seen your pictures on Instagram, your family on Instagram, and I want to let you know. And we saw this post. I was actually working, I'm actually a nurse part-time, so I was working, and I saw this post, and it was pictures of me, our beautiful boy who's in the audience, Jack and Adam, and they had taken my pictures of our boy off my Instagram account, which at the time was not set to private, and also on our main UK Vegan Family Instagram. So obviously we found this on the anti-vegan community, and this is why we're here today, to tell you what happened to us, so that you guys out there don't end up in the same place. Okay?
So we're going to quickly brief up on why we started our social media accounts to start. When we were first going vegan, we could say plant-based at the start, because we hadn't quite got the ethics on board at that point. But we are now fully vegan. But we started our social media just to show other families how easy it was to incorporate veganism into your life with the ethics and everything else. But Daniela wants to tell you a little bit about your. So we'll do that now, and then we'll get on to the rough end of it.
So, I'm Daniela, you should all know that by now. I was raised vegetarian like my little boy out there, and I thought I had a relatively healthy diet. I've done loads of different things to get healthy. I've been diabetic since I was 17, they diagnosed me with diabetic, and I was on an insulin pump for a long, long time. And I'm actually no longer on an insulin pump. I'm on no medication whatsoever. I've lost about 5 stone, and it was through this I shared this picture of me with an insulin pump in my bra, 5 stone bigger than I am now, and a picture of me in my vegan runner top. I just run a massive hill. I don't know if you can see that on there, but that is me on there with the vegan runner's top. And I shared this on Instagram with all the details of my health transformation. And this is actually the picture that got picked up by the anti-vegans and why we became the centre of their attention. But I was on an insulin pump, I had high cholesterol, I had high blood sugars, I had high blood pressure, and everything is where it should be. So that is definitely one power. So, a little bit more about the details of why we're here. As I said, a vegan runner notified us about this post, and we're going to give you a little bit of information about some of the people you need to be wary of.
And they even take your photos and videos and they'll edit them to make it even look, you know, when you, if you're watching a video, you like pause it, then you pause it on the worst possible like face, you'd be like pulling like. And what they do is they apply yellow filters onto it, so you look like you're jaundiced. They can add different, basically Photoshop your face to make it look. Well, we could do.
Yeah, so I was actually frowning, I was really angry, I was doing a video when John Venus actually came away and said he's not vegan anymore and that it's not safe for vegan children. We all know in here that vegan children can be raised really healthy and can thrive on a plant-based diet. We know it, but they don't. We did a video to fight back to say, hey, vegan families, vegan children thrive, and we got picked up by this anti-vegan community. I mean, they're alright sometimes, but we don't like them. And this picture, I was frowning in this video, and that is the picture, the video that they've done of me. Bear in mind, I hadn't done my eyebrows, I'm a mom, I hadn't had my hair cut for 18 months, and this is why they were picking me up, because I looked a bit scraggly, I think.
We did actually do a presentation, but we haven't got a projector to show you. It's a bit of a shame. But did you want to briefly mention about the video that we did to support everyone? We are winging it a little bit.
So after this happened, we did a video about vegan body shaming and cyberbullying, because if you've ever been body shamed, there is no words. I can't actually describe to you how that feels to have somebody say stuff about your body, say stuff about your children. But as parents who have this social media influence, we found it was our duty to stand up and fight for vegan families, and obviously that is why we're here today. So we did this video within several weeks. We've had over 500 views. And now, a year later, it still stands at 1.2 thousand views. So we had the vegan community stand up behind us. We had vegan runners behind us. We had vegan YouTubers, because there's quite a few of you here today as well. We also had our non-vegan friends, lots of other friends and family reporting what had happened.
So not only was it a YouTube channel that we appeared on, we also appeared on an Instagram channel. We appeared on a TikTok channel, and we all know how TikTok can blow up really quickly. When we saw our video, it already reached past 1 million views. But I want to talk about what we can do to fight back now. As you do, you would report it. TikTok were very supportive. They took it down, literally no hassle, did they? Instagram was a little bit harder. There was to and fro in with emails. We'd send out birth certificates and all sorts of stuff to get this post put down. Yeah, we basically had to prove that the photos of our son. We had to prove that it was our son. To get these photos down, but not only was it photos, they also made this amazing story, this caption underneath our photos, which was absolute BS. There's no way of saying it. I know they were calling us child abusers, or everything you could think of, and even if you went into the comment section, you can imagine what we saw in the comment section. It was really sent us into quite a crisis, didn't it? We were breaking down, and that's why we want to come and talk to you today. But yeah, what we need to do to fight back.
So this is going to take not just a couple of content creators to fight back. This is going to take all of us to be doing our duty to report it when we see it.
Yes.
When we see anti-vegan comments about vegan families or vegans, we need to report it, because currently social media is not doing its best to protect our children.
I also wanted to just briefly go back. Even though the YouTube video vegan deterioration is like surpassed, I think 1,000 people have reported it, the video still remains up and we cannot get it down. It's literally on there indefinitely. YouTube are not very helpful at all. They call it free use, fair use. They can use any of your content. So yeah, we're basically stuck on YouTube now with hatred videos about us. So yeah, we don't want this to happen to any of you guys.
So after this happened, we then decided to start getting in touch with vegan families on social media. And what I found, that there were lots of hashtags. So there was hashtag vegan children, hashtag vegan families, and hashtag vegan parents. We found lots of vegan families on these hashtags. We also found ourselves, and that's how some of these people are finding pictures of us. So what I did, I contacted lots of vegan families. I was looking for them and saying, this is a list of names that you need to know about, so that you can block them, or you can report them, or you can just be completely aware of what is going on. We're not saying to you, don't put your family on social media, because we have every right to do that. But we just want you guys to know what goes on. We, after this, Jack was always on social media. We then decided to not share him. So on a lot of our stuff that we do now, I either blur out his face, or we put like a little smiley face on his face, don't we? Yeah, put a little emoji on there. So if people, I mean, he's over there, you know, he's a great little lad. He doesn't actually know any of this happened, but that's what we do. Jack, you're over there, aren't you? There he is, he's a pack today. So what we're going to do is we do actually have a list of names that we wanted to give you. So we're going to tell you some of the big ones, and if you guys want to come over and actually get this list from us personally, you are more than welcome, and you can come and take a photo of this screen so that you have these details so that you can protect your children. So a couple of the big ones are vegan deterioration. They have YouTube, they have a YouTube channel and Instagram account. There is someone called Juliet Autumn, who is a relatively new anti-vegan, and she is like hunting for vegan families. So obviously, because we have a social media platform, we are their targets. I was going to say, when I was actually doing this networking with vegan families, I then on Facebook found out that it wasn't just us that this had happened to. There were other vegan families out there whose children were also being used as some of the main profile pictures for these accounts. And they were going through the same thing. So when I say we need to stand together, we must stand together to stop this from happening. After this happened, we then used our YouTube channel to then start interviewing other vegan families within the community. We've got Family 4 over here that we also have interviewed. We've got our amazing friend over there, I'm Easy Vegan. He was actually our first family to interview about just normalising vegan families, because that is what we want to do. We want to normalise them. We have every right to be here, just like everybody else. So after we started doing that, we then started doing a lot more live streams, and then we decided to do this bit of a school project, didn't we? Because we found out through talking to other vegan families that obviously vegan children don't always have it easy in school, and that's where we came across Laura Shepner, who's obviously set this up. So big thank you to Laura for primary education, massive round of applause. She's doing some absolutely fantastic work for vegan families, so we really applaud Laura. Daphne Reloaded and Vegan Eyes 2020. Now this particular lady is actually a parent herself, and she targets vegan children, vegan families. I've also seen myself on there in a most unusual shot.
Not only does Vegan Eyes have her own account called Vegan Eyes 2020, she also makes lots of alt accounts posing as vegans. and then befriends you, and then takes your photos. That's one of the reasons. That's one of the ways that she did it to us. So you have to be careful for that one. There's also Anti-Vegan Health Club. That's one. There's No Longer Vegan. There's Anti-Vegan World, and we actually saw one of our friends, our local friends, on this page, which we have reported. Don't Make Your Kids Vegan.
They've got some great names, haven't they? These guys have got some great names, haven't they? Don't Make Your Kids Vegan.
Nutrient Density. No Reason to Be Vegan. That's spelled differently. Deluded Vegans, and At Vegan Agenda.
So as I said before, for those of you who didn't hear, if you want to come and get a screenshot or you want to get a picture of these details, then please feel free to come and have a look.
Veganised, we've clocked one of her profiles, and this was named as Vegalicious, and this was one of her art channels that she befriended us, and then that's how she got through.
Okay, so we're coming up to the end of this. Obviously, apologies. Obviously, we haven't been able to show you some of these things on here, but we'd like to give you an opportunity to ask some questions. But we want to ask you something first, and this is something that we do when we do our live streams. We like to ask the audience. So I want to know, with a show of hands, in this room or out there, tofu. If you like tofu, you put your hands up now.
Thanks to you, of course.
Tempeh. Who likes tempeh? It's the tofu again. It never wins. Tempeh never wins. And then a final one.
A wig.
Who likes smooth peanut butter? Hands up. And who likes it crunchy?
I do like that.
Why don't you just eat a pack of nuts?
Okay, so I think we know that tofu wins every time. So thank you very much for being with us here today. We really appreciate you being here.
I know it sounds like fear-mongering and very, we don't want you to go away here worried about, too scared to share your children on these profiles, but we all need to know. I think we need to tell you to be aware of this, because we don't want you to find out the way we do.
Any questions? Happy to answer anything within reason. Yes. We do have to look after the families. Thank you very, very much. Vegan children in this room are our future of this planet. They have an awful lot on their shoulders to carry forward us into the future, so we will stand up and fight for you. Okay, we will. Thank you very, very much.
Anna of UK Vegan Family. Where can we watch you? What's your handle, etc., etc.?
We are on YouTube. We are UK_Vegan Family. We are also on Instagram, UK_Vegan Family. And we are also on Facebook, but it's a little bit slow on there because I don't spend a lot of time on Facebook these days. But you are welcome to contact us at any time, ever. If you are another social media influencer, we will help you in your community. We very much like people to come and tell us about themselves, and we will help put you out there as well. And a big one over there, Vegan Kids UK, Dana over there, she is also doing loads of things for vegan kids right now. So definitely check her out too. Thank you guys, it's been wonderful.
Everyone have a good weekend,
and so informative. Isn't it wonderful to know that there are people out there who are doing this amazing work for our community? Can I hear it once more for Danielle? They have the most gorgeous little buildings around here as well, so you should be very proud of Mummy and Daddy. They're awesome. Just before we lock off, are there any questions? I think I missed a hand. Was there one over here? No? Oh, good, fine. Right, that's it, you're free to...
So, basically, we have just been to the UK Vegan Families talk.
Yeah, really informative
They
talk.
talked about, and there was anti-bullying for
Well,
vegans,
yeah,
vegan families, vegan children.
Yeah, the anti-vegan. I didn't know this was such a big thing. I didn't think there was things set up like that.
There's some stuff on TikTok, might be kids, might be adults, you know.
Well, it's because they're getting targeted for harassment because they don't like vegans or something.
Yeah, they don't like vegans, they don't like vegan children, they don't like vegan.
Oh, where we're going, we're getting lost in the tents.
Like bullying vegans, like some people might not want to be vegan, but it doesn't really mean that you have to bully vegans.
Well, exactly. It's not good enough, is it? Really not good enough. So, congratulations to UK Vegan Family. Sorry, I'm a bit parched now. I need a cup of tea.
You can't have a cup of tea.
Oh, I know. And yeah, apart from that, we're just going to put some stuff down and we're going to head back.
Find myself out Newark from the vegan community. For God's sake, the eventual revolution. King to cannibalism, a snake devouring its own tail as well. But one person signs for a bit. There's a burn through sinus. A couple of years ago, that had been little G's of MD. That's not enough. Are any of you high right now? And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with people that can handle it doing drugs. That's your business. It's entirely your business. Do you not think I would like to be there with you doing the DMT? Entering an enshrined, domed world of perfect geometry, chatting to the machine elves about the perfect prophecy, reaching into the ulterior dimensions and receiving wisdom from the ancients. But the reason I can't do that is because if I'm doing DMT on Wednesday, what the fuck am I going to do on Thursday? Take the children to playgroup after I've been chatting to a fucking Fabergé egg of pure consciousness that can vibrate other Fabergé eggs of pure consciousness in their being. Might put me off my fucking stride. You're right there, you've got a present for me there. Is that what you're holding up? What is it? You're showing me your key ring for a 12-step fellowship. My sister, God bless you, thank you, well done. Well done. I was addicted to crack and heroin. One of the good things about being addicted to crack, one of the many good things really, is that if you are addicted to crack and you're having problems in your life, things are not going well, if you conduct an assessment of what the problems in your life might be, it's very difficult to avoid the conclusion that crack might be part of that. Oh no, I keep getting beaten up in crack houses, the teeth are falling out, can't sustain relationships. Could it be the crack? No! It's not the crack! The crack's the one thing that is working. Don't criticise the crack! Alright, maybe you're right. I'm fucking up my life. Need to make some radical changes. I've been thinking about it. What are you going to do? I've decided to become vegan. It's a good decision, but I don't know if you can vegan your way out of crack. Not directly. There should be some sort of interstitial period. It's gotten easier, isn't it? Now that you can have vegan junk food. It was difficult. It was difficult in the pre-vegan junk food era, where it was much more plates of stuff that was good for you. Now that you can have veganism that's actually negative, I'm into it more. I need to have some aspects of my life that's certainly a lot of milk available, a lot of different milks soy milk, rice milk, almond milk, oat milk. Oat milk has won that battle, and it really. Soy milk? Fuck off! Soy milk is a horrible echo of yesteryear. The oat milk with ironic branding. The oat milk that will foam for a latte. Ah, sweet bourgeois veganism. We've come here to have a laugh. Evidently, a carnival being an opportunity to escape from normalcy. You know that in carnivals, in classical cultures, it was considered as a reapportioning of what? Of the slaughtered beast. And what's been reapportioned now? The eschewment, the abandonment of the idea of killing animals in order to survive. And what is it that we want to divide differently? Power itself. What is it that all of you are reaching for, even beyond your veganism? You're reaching for something judicious. What underwrites veganism? Ultimately, love. The idea that we love one another, we care for one another, that no one suffers. Well, where do you stand on the bees and the honey? No honey. No honey. I know, but I already had some bees. I never ate their honey. Do you know why? Because when you pull out a couple of them slats, it interrupts the bees. They don't like it. And it didn't seem right to me to take their honey and to swap it for some icing sugar shit, you know? I felt out of order. Do you know what the bees did? They fucked off. They couldn't handle the freedom. And I hope that we too don't fall into some hive mind where we overly identify with our conditioning, where we become vegans but still within a consumer commodifying capitalist culture, where we do not challenge every aspect of our political systems that fills your mind with insidious lies, that the diet of the body must become the diet of the mind, that the cleansing must become complete, that we must learn to access new realms, new frequencies, no longer choose between the humdrum binary of neoliberalist choices, Labour, Conservative, Democrat, Republican. The old illusion is over. Russell Means, the Native American activist, said that capitalism and communism are merely different sides of the same coin. Both see the earth and its inhabitants as a resource. We must awaken again to the arcane. We must awaken again to the ancient wisdom that lurks in all of us, in our DNA, in our meridian systems. We must break away from the frontal cortex. Very good for organising things, very good for organising an event. Don't try to organise a festival just with the limbic system or your amygdala. It'll be crazy. Don't try and organise a vegan festival from a state of shamanic revelry when you can feel the erotic power, the kundalini serpent rising up, elevating you beyond the reach of their bland digital coding of your perfect organic minds. Still going, doing really well.
So yeah, it's the last day now. Well, not even the last day. We're just packing up. Everyone's taking down the tents. We are too. Got some water. Getting the lift from my mum and dad this time. We're not getting the train. It would have been 4.5 hours to get home. My arms can barely function now since our bad arrival. So we are getting. Thanks to my dad, we're getting a lift home. So that's good, isn't it? So I'm going to owe my mum and dad a lot after this weekend. They've been so supportive. But yeah, I shall let you know the latest when we've all packed up, and I'll let you know how things are going. See you in a bit.
Hello.
Hi, look who's awake.
I'm awake now. Day 3, my face paint's gone, and
Look at how empty this field is now.
yeah, we can see
The oars just
I'm
over
easy
there.
vegan.
I'm easy vegan. To be fair, I feel really gutted that we haven't managed to get around to everyone's, because we have spoke to loads of people, but
We've seen
We
the
haven't
UK vegan family that did the
UK
talk
vegan family,
yesterday.
but we've seen a lot more people individually. UK, what's it called now? Vegan Bloomers we met as well. They're pretty good. Subscribe to them. But yeah, it's just been, by the time we got here on Friday and then Saturday, it was just too tiring, wasn't it? It was just so tired, and the food is so expensive as well. So we had to ration. So we are looking forward to getting home, aren't we?
Yeah, I think I'm full of face.
Yeah, his face paint's just gone. It's a
Yeah.
shame, really. It's because it was so damp during the night because it rained a lot.
There was, I think it was like dripping on me, and I turned around for a bit, and it like rubbed off.
So yeah. Anyway, we're gonna go. I think I might mosey on over to
Leora.
Leora just to double check.
And
And yeah, I'll speak to you in a bit. See you in a bit.
bye. Hello.
Hello. So guess what? We're back. We're back home. Yeah. So how are you feeling now? Because you were a bit knackered in the car.
I got a new face paint, Fortnite this time.
Yes. Yeah. If you don't know, it's this lame game that kids play nowadays. You newfangled games. But anyway, it was a pleasant experience. What did you think of the vegan camp out?
It was fun. I got to experience things,
Such as?
a lot of stuff. But I found out that some people are bullying vegans on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all social medias.
So bullying vegans in general.
Yeah, like vegan families mostly,
Yeah.
with like vegan children.
So that's the UK vegan family.
Yeah.
Good friends Danielle and Adam. Yeah, that was an eye opener for me because I've never seen venom towards vegans when I wasn't a vegan. But becoming vegans always people have changed their perceptions of me. So it was good to be in the festival, the Campout, and with you as well.
Yeah.
So you tried lots of food.
Oh, and thank you so much for all the views. I got even more views than Daddy on the short vegan Campout video.
It's a fluke. It won't happen
It was-
again.
He's saying it's a fluke, but if this video gets more views than his, it's not a fluke.
Yeah. So I just want to have a quick thank you to my mum and dad.
Yeah, but they took us all the way back. It was like, what, almost a 3-hour journey back?
No, 2.5.
Yeah.
2.5. We were stuck in traffic a little bit and we had to divert. But it would have been more 4.5 hours if we hadn't got the lift. Thank you to Dan Shepherd as well for offering to bring me back, Grumpy Vegan Grandad. Obviously he left earlier anyway, so we couldn't have gone.
Yeah, we would never be able
But
to take
when we were stuck in the station on the Friday for 2.5 hours and then had to walk, it was not a very nice feeling. So when he offered that support, it felt really, really like reassuring. And we met a few good vegans who helped us out today as well.
Oh yeah, we were very tired. We had to walk through the entire festival, and these people came up and they helped bring all our stuff. And they're probably watching this video on his channel because we told them his channel name. So yeah,
we were very, very tired. You were upset a little bit because we had no strength left. I can barely hold this phone up now because of all the stuff we had to carry. Also, thank you to Aaron, Leora, who else? Kat as well, which is Aaron's missus. Lindsay, I met a very good woman called Lindsay from Yorkshire. She has a very good accent. I've got to follow her channel because I love the tone of her voice. And yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't have spent a lot more time with you, but I think, well, like Leora said, I was overwhelmed by how much to take. There's too much to take in, and we had so little time. And then when we got there so late on the Friday, it ruined the plan really. But never mind. Next year, my mum wants to go and she wants to take a camper van, so hopefully that'll be better.
and by the way, I don't know if you're watching this, but the vegan bloomers, we didn't see the entire festival, did we?
Well, we might have passed them a few times. We did that.
I don't know, we might have went past them, but we didn't see the vegan bloomers,
But,
we're talking
Yeah,
now. So.
we are subscribed, but I'm going to pass you a message a bit later on to say thank you so much for that first bit of help.
They actually helped pull my suitcase because I was exhausted after the long journey and standing there for ages.
It's a bit of a theme here. But anyway, I'm learning to drive. That's it. I've had enough. Anyway, so say goodbye, Jake.
Bye-bye, and I'll get more views.
I shall speak to you very, very soon. Hope you liked the video, and like this video and subscribe to my channel, not his.
Subscribe to my channel, and I will do.
I'll
do streams on. I'm doing a stream on Wednesday, but I think probably by the time this gets up, it'll be after Wednesday. I don't know.
Maybe, we'll see. Anyway, love to you all, and see you later on the next live stream. I'll see you soon.
Bye.